It is another beautiful day in Southern California, and I'm also trying to keep my eyes on the road here. I'm headed into Long Beach, California this morning, driving in typical LA traffic, and I'm headed in there because the co-hosts of the Archispeak Podcast, Neil, Cormac, and myself, have all been asked to come in and speak at the Young Professionals Luncheon today. So that's gonna be pretty fun. I'm really excited about that. And I'm headed in early because I'm going to have breakfast with Cormac from the podcast, who I get to see maybe once or twice a year in person, even though I talk to him every couple weeks on the show over Skype. I want to get there early so that I just don't have to worry about anything, but because of that, I have to sit in this traffic. Check it out. Yeah, this is normal. This is why I work close to home. I would not want to spend any part of my day sitting in this traffic. I've already listened to a couple of podcasts. I just finished the 8th episode of the Life of an Architect podcast. I'll link to that below. It's really good. Bob Borson does that. And now I'm listening to a Tim Ferriss episode. So I'm really looking forward to today. You know, it's been a super busy week. It's not going to change tomorrow. I'm taking off and leaving for Yosemite with my family. Got a campground reservation there. So I'm pretty excited about that and getting out of town. But I'm really excited to get into Construct. I have no idea what the day has on order for us because Neil and Cormac and I, we definitely share our opinions on the podcast, but Charisse Lakeside, who invited us to this, is moderating this panel discussion for the emerging professionals. We're going to be talking about technology in the AEC industry, which is architecture, engineering, and construction. There's going to be people in the audience from all of these different disciplines within our industry. And so I'm pretty excited because she is a firecracker and she will keep us on task. It's going to be very fast paced. It's going to be something that I think it's going to be high energy, and she's really fun to talk to because she gives Neil a lot of crap, and I love it. Anyway, I'm excited because I'm driving in to see Cormac right now, and I haven't seen him since New York in the summertime at the AIA convention. So let's see what happens. Well, we are all checked in and we're official. We picked up our badges and headed over to the other side of the convention center where we're going to be speaking at the Young Professionals Luncheon. We're going to be talking about technology and productivity and tools and the profession in general. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be fun. Take a picture of me taking a picture. Wait, here, there, that's better. Portrait. There we go. There we go.
Hey everyone. How's your lunch? Is it good? So far.
All right, that was pretty fun. I think it went really well. It's hard to tell, you know, the three of us from the podcast up on the stage, and Charisse asked us a lot of questions, and we talked about the profession of architecture. We talked about the future of the profession of architecture, what things we should be doing better in the profession, how we could communicate better across all these different professionals inside the AEC sector. So I think it was cool, and so thanks to Construct, the show, and thanks to Charisse for inviting us out and having us talk. I also love that we had some people come up after the show who are listeners to the podcast and come introduce themselves and say hi. And so anyway, it was cool to see Neil and great to see Cormac get together once again. Probably won't get to see them for months again, and so it was fun connecting back here in Long Beach for this show. Anyway, that has been my day. Now I'm sitting in traffic going about 10 miles an hour on the freeway here on my way home. It's gonna take quite a while to get there, but I'm super excited because I'm gonna pack and leave first thing in the morning to go to Yosemite National Park for a few days. So that's gonna be the rest of my day. It was great to get to share this with you today, and again, thanks to Construct and Charisse for putting on such a great show, and thanks for inviting us. So, see you next time. Oh, and I forgot, I wanted to mention my favorite part of today's talk. And the question was, what is my favorite productivity tool to use? And so I took a very broad interpretation of that, and I wanted to mention it here because I think this audience will maybe agree with this, maybe not. So chime in the comments below, let me know. But I said that my favorite productivity tool was YouTube. And the reason I said that, and I got to explain that, was that first of all, I mean, there is so much amazing content going on YouTube. It is a place where you can learn anything you want. If you want to learn how to fix your dryer, you can find it on there. If you want to learn how to build a computer, you can learn it there. If you want to learn Revit, if you want to learn any software program, it's on there. And so one of the reasons I said that is because I wanted to get it out there in people's minds that YouTube is not just a place to go veg out and be entertained. It is a place to learn stuff, and it is full of amazing content. So I wanted to put that out there, and you know what's so funny? Is this room of 200 people that spanned probably 4 or 5 generations, there was a round of applause for that answer. And I was really surprised because I didn't see that coming. I really thought that people were just gonna maybe laugh that off until I explained why I said what I said. But anyway, I think it was pretty cool that happened, and so that was my favorite part of the day.